Hello everyone, it's Lisa Jane here, and I didn't really plan to make a YouTube video today, but as I'm trying to go with the flow and I was nudged to get online, I thought I would. So if you haven't come across my channel before, I am a healer first and foremost, and as a healer, of course, I channel healing energy from source, and in the same way I channel information through the pathway of my higher self always, to source and share whatever guidance it is that comes through. In sharing the guidance, I'm also offering healing, since the vibration I'm working with is of a very high vibratory nature, and so that brings healing in and of itself. Even though I'm just talking to you, I hold the energy of each and every session so that you can feel a sense of that loving energy, really loving healing energy. So what is it that I wanted to talk to today? Well, this is based on a number of messages and emails I've received from clients, and a general sense, and also looking at those people around me, is that where we are now in our timeline with the coronavirus is that a lot of people are feeling very lonely, especially those that are having to deal with the situation on their own, in their homes. And hopefully you know that they are healthy, but there are also those people who are dealing with this from a state of being unwell and being all alone. So what I wanted to share in this particular video, and it's about where we are heading as humanity and a globe, is that as much as this coronavirus has brought us together from a sense that we are in lockdown, yes, absolutely, but we're more connected through Zoom and video and all kinds of other online social media. But at the same time, it has forced a kind of isolatory lockdown where we as individuals have been left in a state where we are having to deal with ourselves and our situation. We may be having to deal with strong physical symptoms and illnesses, and it can be a very scary place. If you haven't got someone nearby to give a hug or tell you it's all going to be okay, it can be extremely lonely. What this is asking of us, and what my general sense is where we are, and we have been over a number of years, is that we're experiencing a kind of crisis in humanity, but it is also a crisis in spirituality, in the sense that we have been completely separated for the most part from that spiritual or energetic aspect of ourselves as humans, in leading our busy lives, in leading lives that are maybe quite consumerist in terms of the satisfaction, the joy has been generated by receiving, buying something, material goods, external love, didn't actually satisfy a deep yearning for something more. And so what the coronavirus is bringing to us is a real ask, a real demand of us to move towards a place where we acknowledge our spiritual nature. Whereas as humans, the natural aspect of us is to be spiritual. You know, everything material, our physical bodies, everything around us deteriorates. It doesn't carry on forever. We cycle through lifetimes. So our infinite being is our true reality, and not that of this very semi-permanent presence. So we are being asked to find whatever rituals, whatever learnings, whatever teachings resonate with you, that we bring ourselves to acknowledge that we are infinite beings. And as infinite beings, we are all part of one collective consciousness. And the human can feel very isolated if we are just looking at it from a materialistic perspective, from a third dimensional perspective, from a perspective of this is all there is. And that can feel incredibly lonely. And please, I'm not denying the lonely state, right? But that just comes from us not being able to fully tune in to the reality that we are infinite and that we are all connected. And what I wanted to offer you today, by looking at you, by connecting with you, from my heart to yours, from my energetic being to yours, is to say that you are not alone. You might feel physically alone if you have no one around you in the home, but I want you to know that you are not alone, that we are all connected in the spiritual realm. We are all connected in the field of consciousness. And so each and every person, if they can take time during the day to send out love, and you may say, well, how do I send out love? Well, the visual tools are very powerful in that way. I've been working with a group for the last few weeks in what I call a golden circle meditation. That golden circle meditation works with a visual of a golden circle, works with a sacred circle as a way of connecting people and bringing us together from a spiritual and energetic perspective. So you might want to close your eyes now and imagine that we're all sitting in a group, that you are with me now in this circle, in this group, and that what connects us is this thread of beautiful golden energy from my heart center moving out to your heart center and the person next to you and the person next to you, so that energetically I am holding you, my higher self, my soul's source is holding you in a space of containment, in a space of love, in a space of connection, in a space where we all know that our own individual actions affects the other, that energetically we vibrate out and we receive in. And so if you can sit with the knowledge that if you are feeling lonely and feeling isolated, just know that you are not. Know that you are contained in an energy that is all embracing and loving. And so with that, I'm going to leave it. I just wanted to come in and say, hi, I'm here. I can hear some noise outside, so my teenagers, and this is my real life, are clearly playing some music, which is great, since they don't know I'm recording. But I just wanted to say that from my house to yours, from my heart to yours, I am with you, I'm holding you, and I wish you a blessed full moon. And tonight, as you stare up at the sky, wherever you are, know that I will be staring up the sky and thinking of you all. I send you such love and blessings during this time, and please let me know if there's anything you need. Bye for now, Lisa Jane.